and I shall not be afraid. What shall flesh do to me if I trust God? Here's your last point I need you to get. Your first one, faith that cancels out fear turns unfortunate forecast over to a faithful God. Faith that cancels out fear believes God in unbelievable circumstances. Faith that cancels out fear has a determination to focus on the worth of the word, not the worries of this world. And can I bless somebody with the last one right here? Faith that cancels out fear says God's got me. Somebody should have been happy right there. I promise we about to round this corner and we're going home. I love it because David said, it doesn't matter how many folks want to kill me. It doesn't matter what I go through. I won't let fear take my life. I won't let fear cause me to be crippled. I won't let fear shut me down in the God I say I believe in. He says at the end of the day, what can man do to me that God hasn't already made a provision for? He says faith that cancels out fear says that God's got me. That no matter how difficult it seems, no matter how hard it looks, when I believe God's got me, I believe He'll take care of the rest. Has anybody ever been there before? Is anybody there right now? Is there anybody trying to get there? You still have some anxieties, you still have some fears, but you're trying to say, God, you said in your word that you got me. I just want to bless somebody right now that no matter how hard it looks, if God has promised that He'll never leave you, nor will He forsake you, He will stand by the promise of His word. I thank God today that David says He's got me. I've been through some hard times, but He's got me. I've had some heartache, but He's got me. I've had some dark days, but He's got me. I've got some turbulent times coming ahead, but He's got me. I've seen some dark days in my life, but He's got me. How do I know? Because I've had some dark days yesterday, and He had me then. I had some hard times yesterday, and He carried me through. I didn't know what I was going to do about my situation last year, but He fixed it now. He says, I know God has a track record of having His people. And no matter how worried I get, I can refocus my fear on my faith because God has got me. Can I end with this story right here? Maybe this will help somebody. There was a man who was walking by and saw that there was a tightrope trainer. And this tightrope trainer was teaching people how to walk a thin line and high heights. This man said, I can do that, that's easy. And this man walked up and said, I want to give it a try. So the trainer started out about 15 feet high, had a wide plank, and the man stood on the plank and he just walked on by. The man said, oh, this was easy. Then the tightrope trainer said, I'm glad you did good with a wide plank and a low height. Somebody didn't even get that. And you walked on by. But then he raised it another 15 feet with a thinner plank and said, now it's time for you to walk on by. The man got on the plank and started to walk. He started to stumble a little bit, but he walked on by. The man raised it another 15 feet, and he went from a plank to a rope and had to try to walk. Nobody know what I'm talking about. I see y'all missing the road already. I'm trying to help somebody right here. Because somebody needs to know that it's all good when you're walking on a wide plank at a low height. You can handle that. I got you. You can handle that. But what happens when God raises the height and shortens the plank? How can you handle it then? And here's this man. He's walking on a rope. And the man says, you look like you're getting nervous. The man said, how can you climb a high height with a high rope and you getting scared where you are right now? He says, how can you handle that? The man started to shake in the middle of the rope and he slipped off and he fell flat on his back. He was 45 feet in the air. He slipped down. This whole time, he never had a harness on. It was him, the height, and the rope. And he slipped off the rope and fell flat on his back. Somebody. Oh, I see I ain't preaching. I see I ain't preaching to nobody in here. Can I preach to myself? Because I promise I'm at the end. Because there's been times there that God has moved me to another level on my faith walk. And I wasn't harnessed to nothing. And the higher up I got, and the thinner my walk got, I started to stumble a little bit. And every now and again, maybe I'm the only one in here that's ever fell off my rope and fell straight on my back. And when I was walking across, I got a little bit nervous. Ain't nobody ever been there. Maybe that ain't got bad enough for you yet. But don't worry about it. It will one day. God will keep raising your hope. And if you ain't got hope to it yet, but it messed me up about the story. Because when a man failed, no harness on his back, his friend that came with him said to him when they was walking away, were you afraid when you was up there on the rope and you fell with no harness as they were walking away? I got you. Can I say that over? Because I think folks missed the whole sermon. I just put it. The man who was on the rope, 45 feet up, no harness, fell off the rope, flat on his back, got up talking to his friend, and walked. Okay, then we know what somebody had. Okay, somebody ain't failed yet. I see. Y'all all good that you got it together. You still walking on your road. You ain't fell out yet. It messed me up, church, because can I hear this right here? Can I bless somebody right here? The man said to his friend, no, I was never afraid of walking across the wire. I just lost my back. Okay, there ain't nobody in there. Okay, I feel it. We still moving slow. It's